Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Absolute Carnage, issue number 3. God damn, seriously, man? Miles is gone, dude. There's no more Miles. It's like 2 pages devoted to showing that he's dead. He's gone. He ain't coming back. Not the same. Not the same. I can't wait to read Saladin Ahmed's Miles Morales Spider-Man comic book to find out what happens there. In the meantime, we got this. I'm going to tell you 5 things about this book right after I tell you who made this book. So, we got writer Donny Cates, penciler Ryan Stegman, inks J.P. Meyer, Frank Martin on color art and letters, VC's Clayton Cowles. Stegman, Meyer, and Martin do the cover art, and there's a whole bunch of freaking variant covers in here. I ain't getting to them all. It's just not happening. Joe Frontier does the logo design. I will give you that. Okay, so Sleeper, number 1 on this list is Sleeper. I love the idea that he's a cat. like, did he actually take over a cat? Is that cat now in danger of potentially becoming a victim for the Codex? Because I'm saying, like, Donny Cates finds the weirdest ways to kill things. No, I'm not going to let him live that down. All right, he's straight up killing things, and it's a terrifying thing. But Sleeper being a cat, that's just so perfect. I love that. I love that. Can't wait to see where this go. At this point, freaking Dylan's got a lethal protector. Whatever's inside of him, he's got himself his own lethal protector, and he's got a litter box. Okay, let's get moving on. Let's talk about number 2 on this list. The Codex Removal. What? They're going to start removing the Codex from certain characters up in this hizzy. Captain America looks like he's first, and he also looks like he's first on the list of getting jacked up by Carnage. That's going to bring me into number 2. The Carnage carbon copy thing that happens in here. In a comic book, it probably doesn't play out as well as it should. But if this ever got made into a movie, this scene will be that scene that'll just be like, dude, nah, this is one of those horror movie kind of things that happens in here. And I'm just like, I'm reading this as it slowly goes in, and I think that, listen, here's the thing that kills me about this. I think that it was too wordy. I'm not going to show you the page because I'm not here to start giving out these spoilers. But when you realize what happened, you're going to be like, what? But I think, like, for me, it was all the talking that slowed it down so much. And this should have been something that you slowly meld into. Even though I love what they do with the bubbles on here, like the changing colors of the word bubbles, the word balloons, excuse me. That didn't quite work for me. Is what it is. Maybe you had a better experience. I did not. I thought that it really slowed that down, and I think that the only slowness involved on that page should have been staring at that art as it just melded and freaked you the hell out. Anyway, let's get talking about number 4 on this list. Venoms New Host. Yeah. Venom decides, the symbiote, the Clintar itself decides, yeah, Eddie, you're just not doing what I want you to do. And there's several scenes in here that really emphasize that the Venom symbiote is like, listen, Eddie, I love you, but this is something, like, this is my spawn, and I'm getting blamed for a lot of this stuff, and I'm done with you holding back. I'm done with you not just going forward like balls to the wall and getting this done. I'm going to have to find somebody who's going to be better at this than you. And at first, I thought it was Spider-Man. When we saw the other scientifically inclined person who was venomized, I'm like, oh, goddamn. Number 5 on this list. Y'all make sure you look at the Ravencroft Institute dossier on the back here, the initial behavioral assessment, because the person they mention is Shriek. And don't forget what happened in Lethal Protectors issue number 1. Yeah, issue number 2 is out this week. Go ahead and make sure you check it out. But remember what happened in issue number 1 to Shriek? Like where she is right now, what the new character is. You know what? I'm not going to give any more spoilers. The point is, make sure you check that out because wow. Anyway, guys, I'm out. This was a hell of a comic book, as is expected. Right now, Marvel, killing it. With this ridiculously insane, probably a perfect word for it, insane freaking comic book series. This is an event. And anything with Carnage really should be an event. Enough said. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.